So I'm Matt Lau, and my background is maybe a little different than most people who come to Troon either to work or as an intern. I'm an academic. After doing my PhD in biology at Northern Arizona University, I spent some time at Harvard as a postdoc and then a researcher and a lecturer. And most recently, I was at the Chinese Academy of Sciences until sort of the last few years. I've been trying to transition more into doing work that is both applied and within the realm of agriculture, particularly interested in studying how we can do food production more sustainably. And so I think that's eventually why when just really it was just happenstance that a friend of mine knew about the position here at Troon opening up, and I looked at what they were doing here, what Troon was working on, pretty much across all of their various aspects of the winery, from the field into the winery into the tasting room. It all sounded really interesting and in line with what sort of my next steps that I want to be in my career, going more toward the more applied side, that more like everyday, like, okay, well, this is what ecology and environmental science and my research could actually do for people in a tangible way. So I think on the whole, my experience here at Troon has fulfilled my expectations and more so. There've been a lot of opportunities that have been like completely unexpected that serendipity has produced here. I think that some of the coolest things that I could talk about if I were to say anything about Troon, well, first of all, I fell in love with an amber, Haute amber, because it is just works on so many levels and is unique and also speaks to a place and a winemaking style that I really appreciate. And sort of segueing from there, like all of the wine production aspects, being an intern here and working on producing the wine itself, like being able to go out in the field, see how the grapes are being grown, and then what it takes to get that into the winery, get that through the various processes that makes a wine, and then getting that in the bottle, has given me multiple vantage points for seeing just how not even just winemaking, but or viticulture, but agriculture and food production in general. All the different complex systems that come together to make a product working at Troon has given me a wealth of experience of the complexities, the rigors, and what it takes to to take a environmental, ecological perspective, but then also make that a reality. And I think Troon's doing a really good job with that. I think going forward from here, the intern, both working as a harvest intern, even though I have lots of experience in many other things, both life experience and academic experience, being really gifted with the opportunity to get that hands-on experience through the internship program here is, I really am thankful for having had that opportunity. And so I think I'm going to take a lot of things forward from here, from experience, and then I think a lot of the relationships that I've even over a short period of time developed here at Troon and the various connections going out from Troon. I'm going to really value that as well. I think that the sort of the last thing that I would say about anything is, if anyone were thinking about coming to Troon, to visit Troon, to taste the wine, if they see it on a menu somewhere, or if they hear about Troon and they're in the Applegate Valley, or they're up in McMinnville near the tasting room, they see in this store, buy a bottle, you won't be disappointed. And if you get the opportunity to work here or do an internship here, I would say take it, because they're doing amazing things that very few other wineries in the United States and from my limited experience, possibly the world, very few people are really doing what they're doing here, and it's special, and it's what wines need to do in the future going forward if we're going to still have wine in the future with the environmental and ecological challenges we're facing.